The following program is video supplemental instruction. VSI is brought to you by the Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.
Alright, so number 11, we have four statements and we're just trying to see if they're true or false. So let's evaluate A here. So A says that x plus y to the fourth is the same thing as x to the fourth plus y to the fourth. Well, this is definitely false because if you wanted to expand x plus y to the fourth, you would have to FOIL that. Remember, this is like saying x plus y times x plus y 4 times, which is definitely not the same thing as x to the fourth plus y to the fourth. So A is false. Okay, letter B. 1 over x plus 1 over y equals 2 over x plus y. Okay, this is definitely not true either. Remember that when you add fractions, you have to get a common denominator. The common denominator of x and y is x times y. You can't just add the numerators and denominators together. So B, false also. Letter C. You have the fourth root of 4x to the fourth. So what this is saying, let me write this out so I can illustrate here. So this is saying that we can just say the fourth root of x to the fourth is x, and we'll just have to leave the fourth root of 4. Well, this one is almost right, but it's not quite. The problem is that x, since it's raised to the fourth power, could have been positive or negative and given you the same answer. When you take the fourth root of that, you'll always get the positive result. So really, this has to be, if you're going to do this, absolute value of x. So without that there, this is false. So remember that taking a root of something has to, an even root of something, it has to be positive, and it'll always give you a positive answer. Well, anything to the fourth power is definitely positive, but that doesn't mean that the x had to be. It could have been negative raised to the fourth power, still positive. So your answer really needs to be absolute value of x. Okay, and finally for D, we have if x is positive and y is negative. So x is positive, y is negative. We're saying is xy minus x negative? Well, we can just use our positive and negative rules here to figure this out. X times y is a positive times negative. That's a negative number. Let me put circles around these to show that they're not operations. So we have a negative number minus a positive number. Well, if we have a negative number minus a positive, we're making it even more negative, so it's definitely going to be negative. This one is true. So a variety of rules there. Be really careful about C. This is one that trips up a lot of people because it looks right when you glance at it. Just got to be a little bit careful on these.
The Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.